Hey guys, it's Beth here, Beth Ris here today. And today's show, I'm just going to wing it. All right. This is Monday, the 28th. And I tell you what a hot summer it has been recently. Let me tell you something. I don't have to make up a story. I don't have to beg somebody to let me promote their business. I don't have to ask for interviews. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up, okay? This is WITO, 1230 AM radio. Airing it out with Beth Ris. The music you know and the station you love. You know you love it. Or you wouldn't be listening, talking about it to people. You guys are stupid. Come on now, have some sense. Well, I'm going to give you one. This is going to be a quick bit. There's going to be a new thing called a quick bit, which is very informative information that might transpire your whole life. A little bit of government wasting, a little bit of advertising, a little bit of pamphlets, or a little bit of YouTube videos with the pointer and telling you what to do with something that's physically in your hand. Memorize your license number, people. Oh, my dear God. Please pull you over. Give me your license. Well, memorize it. They pull me over and say, hey, Robert Victor 112090. What else can I do for you? Then you don't have physical. They can't take your physical license away from you to keep you from having it for future jobs or for future anything. Memorize your license plate number. Then we won't have to have the court. We won't have to have chili. We won't have to anybody go in there and tell you to put a pamphlet up against a window and don't open it. Just tell them your license number. They can't do anything about it. Just memorize your license number. You can do it in an hour. Teach your kids that drive and teach your grandkids that drive to memorize your license number. That whole physical exchange between an officer asking you for your license and you not giving it to them causes altercations and it causes court cases. It's totally unnecessary. You don't have to have a pamphlet to hold it up the window that I don't have to give you my license. If you don't have it on you, but you got it memorized, okay, stay with me, kids. Oh my God! I mean, it's just uncanny. All of the promotions of you. Just hold this up. Just memorize your license number, okay? If you don't physically have it, they can't physically take it. Okay, that's a Beth Ris airing it out. Quick bit. Okay, let's get to talking about today. So anyway, today, I mean, just like I said, these books that I'm writing themselves. You can't make up this crap. You know, so there's a lot of stuff going on, and I have been out today enjoying myself. I went to the depot with some friends, and I got some good video from there. Nice. I seen Nate down there. We hung out, and it was a nice place. Had a great time, and stopped by Callahan's and got a bite to eat, and back home, and just going to relax with the dogs tonight. But I wanted to make sure that I explained some stuff that happened today. Okay. Now, this is today, Monday. Lord, let me get my glasses on. I think I got two sets on here, Sally. Okay, this is today, the 28th, and this is right before the show at 3:19. I seen this little feller in the DMV, and he wasn't little. He's a big old boy. But I'm telling you, I seen him in there, and he had some boots and jeans on. He had that ring in the back pocket. I'm telling you what. I like cowboys, and I'm not too ashamed to say that. If I could find me a good cowboy, I would have at it. What I'm saying is, oh, Lord, let's call the Attorney General's office because she said she'd have at it. Well, honey, what did you think I'd say? Have at what? You guys are so stupid. And the ones of you that sit there and wait for what I say to research it just to prove me wrong, honey, you look like a fool. You look like a fool. And if somebody that I have supported you for years, and every time your kids got in trouble, you call me, and then you get on my Facebook and say something disrespectful, honey, those bridges are burned. And once you go from those burned bridges, it's going to take a heck of a lot to get it back, because I am not going to be disrespected one more time in my life. I don't have anything else to lose. Surely you understand that. Well, no, of course you guys don't understand that because you've not lived my life. So until you've lived my life, you don't have to speak about it. If I don't speak about yours, that means I don't care or I don't know about it. If you do some harm, I absolutely will speak about it. And I'll speak about the city. And I'll speak about whatever I want to speak about until I decide what I'm going to do in November. But what I'm saying is, you know, people just read everything I say. People read into it like I'm talking about them. And that's why I said on the video the other day, if you think that pertains to you and you call your friends and say, oh my God, you see that meme they put? Oh God, they were talking about me. Then you must feel a little bit of guilt there. But it's just so funny. It's just so funny. But that cowboy and I skip around a lot, so you got to stay with me. Let's make it a puzzle, okay? Otherwise, it'd be boring. Hold on, I can check my radio here. Hold on, kids. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is some crazy shit. Why can't people just be themselves? I'm not going to check, check, check. I'm not going to have foam around my ass. And I'm not going to sit here with the big thing. I'm telling you what, people. If you want real, Beth Ris is real. I don't care if you call me Beth Ann Ris. I don't care what you call me, honey. I've been called everything in the book. If you can come up with a new name, I sure would like to know it, Sally. Okay? I'm fired up today because this is exactly what happens when somebody succeeds in life. Now, succession means another thing. But what I'm saying is if somebody is doing good, your friends hate it. I mean, they hate it, but if they're really your friends, they'd be right with you, behind you, wouldn't they? But people that mistreated you while you were called corrupt and while you were disbanded, they sided with all the public to think, yes, she was. Go out of their way to talk to you. See what I'm saying? I tell you, I don't have a problem with anybody. I know, I've talked to several cops that worked at IPD that said, man, Beth, they told us if we said anything positive to you that they would take our jobs too, and we have family and kids. I don't blame the officers that aren't police department. I blame the mayors and the administrations down there, if you could call them that. You knew what was going on. You knew what was going on. The city knew what was going on. Here's what cracks me up, okay? And I'm just going to tell you the truth. I don't lie about anything, okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. And whoever's calling me now, please quit doing that. I'm recording. Please quit doing that. Please. Anyway, thank you. Anyway, I'm just going to tell the facts, and everybody knows it. So I'm going to tell you this one thing here, all right? Everybody says, oh, wow, she's out to get all the judges and lawyers. Oh, I tell you what, funny people, city council, I can't say anything bad about anybody I was on city council with other than Mr. Lutz. I can't say anything bad about anybody. I can't say anything about Kevin Waldo. I sit right next to him on city council, and everybody knows what happened, and I was glad I could do that and save him. But, people are different, of different caliber, have different characteristics. They have different reputations. They have different ways of dealing with different people. So you've got to understand when you're dealing with somebody, especially in a crowd, other people are listening, correct? So if other people are listening to your conversation, then you've got to kind of heed what you got to say, don't you? Wouldn't you agree? Okay, but some of these people just, it's just amazing, and they can say that. I don't care what you say about me, honey. Obviously, thank God that He put me through all He put me through because I've got a backbone. Because I sure as heck wouldn't be one of sitting in the corner, thinking about popcorn, in the corner, crying and being scared to death. No. It's not going to happen. And don't let society tell anybody that you think that you're lesser than a human being than they are. Don't let anybody do that to you. This is one life. You got to live it. You got to make your choices. Just like a young friend of mine, spoke with her yesterday, and she said, when I was 12, and yes, I dip here. So I'm doing this on YouTube. It's also going to be on the radio today. Listen, I've looked all over this little canister of Grizzly here. Let me get my glasses on so I can show you for sure. Now, I've looked all over this little can of Grizzly here. It says, warning, this product is not a safe alternate to cigarettes. Absolutely. All right. This product can cause mouth cancer. Well, what are you selling it for, Sally? Okay, so anyway, but I can't find anywhere on this can of Grizzly where it says you got to have a penis to chew it. So I chew, all right? It's pouches. So you guys will quit mocking everybody's got their teeth. I like a big old boy that chews. So anyway, you want to know how I got that? How I got to doing chew? I worked at Armco with a bunch of men. We were around in a circle, getting ready to, we were doing the railroad track. You get in a circle, 5 of you. It takes 5 strikes to hit the railroad to put it in the tie there to build it. If everybody needs to take one, if everybody can just take 1 strike, okay, makes it easier. It's a group of people. All them guys were spitting, and they had it all in their beards and shit. And I go, and some of them would swallow it, and then they'd burp, and then they'd fart, and I'd be like, what is going on here? You know, back then I was not like I am, I was like I am now, just a little bit stronger and a little bit kinder, but now I'm older and meaner. But anyway, tell the truth, Sally. But anyway, and everybody wants to know what Sally means. Well, Sally is a general term, and I'll skip back to my story in a second. Stay with me, okay? Sally is a term that if I like you, or if I pick up that you got a good vibe, I'll call you Sally. If I don't call you Sally, you call your friend and say, oh my God, I talked to her, but she didn't call me Sally. You guys are cracking me up. Where'd I leave off here? Hold on now. Oh, let me think here. I gotta take a breath. You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, had a good time today. And, you know, people don't take life so seriously. I mean, really. You know, I know this is on the radio, and I know a lot of people. I've had a lot of positive feedback, and I've had a lot of negative feedback. But you know what? When you get to the point in your life that you just sit back and think, man, I'm blessed. I got a roof over my head. I got a chair. I've got a bed. I'm warm. I've got food. I've got water. I've got a pet. I've got a child. I've got a parent. I've got a grandparent. I mean, sit back and think about what you do have and how blessed you are about it. You know what I mean? I mean, if your leg's hurting, I put my foot up there when my ankle hurt, but, you know, quit griping about it. Some people don't have legs. So, the whole thing about that, I mean, it's just life, honey. You know, it's just life, people. And if we could all just get along, I mean, yeah, I'm hard on people, and people haven't been so easy on me in my life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hard on people. And I'm not going to change myself at this age, especially. Oh, honey, I'm just getting started. Lord, I could be a preacher. I could teach. I could be a comedian. Hey, if you have an attitude like that in your life at any age, what else can I do? What else can I be? Why does society put a label? Oh, if you're over 62, you can't get. That's bull crap. That's bull crap. Quit telling people over their 50s and 60s what they can and cannot do. I'm my own person. Yes, I'm 63, but I feel like I'm 30, and I'm not done living yet. Okay, so why would I want to sit here and waste my life? I'm not going to do it. And I won't lie about it. Why would you be settled with anything less than happiness? Why would any of you out there be settled with less than happiness? I would like to know that. So please call WITO 730-237-3375. But hold on, Sally, I'm not done yet. That's a broad term. If I come up with a new one, I'll let you know, okay? Hang in there for a second. I got to check my dogs. You guys all right out there? Remember, too, people, if it's hot outside for you, it's hot out there for your dogs. And if your feet are hot on the concrete, don't bring your dogs out. Don't be, what's my favorite word out there, guys? Don't be an idiot. Don't put your dogs out on concrete. I'm going to take my dog for a walk. Well, if it's concrete's hot, you're an idiot. It's just pretty plain and simple. Oh, you might be pretty, put your glasses on, put your makeup on, your makeup's melting, you're going down the street, but you're walking your dog, but his feet are burning, okay? Go on Amazon and get you some shoes or socks for the little feller. All right? So anyway, I tell you what. So let's talk about the guy at the DMV. I might have already mentioned it, but if I did, maybe it'll make you remember because you might have been eating a cheeseburger or something, all right? So went down to DMV. I posted a picture of this cute fella. I mean, I love Yellowstone. I love cowboys, and like I said earlier, boots and jeans on, had that snuff in the back pocket, just clean cut, but man, rough looking, you know. And all I did, and I said, honey, can I take it? You can ask the people down there. You can ask Rose that works there. I said, honey, can I take a picture of your butt? And he goes, excuse me. I said, I just want to take a picture of how cute you look. Can I take a picture of your boots and jeans? And he goes, yeah. And then I showed him people liking it, and he got a kick out of it. What does somebody have to do? Go in there and take, well, if one of us guys had done that and take a, Honey, how many pictures do you see of people in Walmart with wearing a toothpick or this makes me so mad. Get your notepad. I'm going to burn some bridges and it's going to be hard, honey. Those flames are hot. And don't ever try to come back from what's that. Don't do that. Quit looking on there. You cannot bring one person, especially this whole community. No one's going to bring me down. No one's going to keep me from shining. God is in me. And he has made me go through these things to get where I'm at today. You can believe that. You can call me anything you want to call me. But I'm telling you what, I fear nothing. He has my back. I'm not doing anything wrong. But I'm telling you what, you people need to readjust your life. You need a different perspective. You need a different perspective. Well, I happen to have a challenge for you. How about this? Can anybody do the Beth Ris challenge? If you can do it, I would like to hear your results. I'll actually interview you on the radio. The Beth Ris challenge is for 2 days. Only eat one thing and feed your kids one thing at 3 o'clock and no other meals. No breakfast, no treats, no nothing. For 2 days only. Eat a bologna sandwich with nothing on it. Just a bun and a piece of bologna. Give that to your kids if you want to teach them something. And you sit down at the table and you all eat that one bologna sandwich. Okay? For 2 days. If you can do that and not weaken in, then you're entitled, in my opinion. Now remember, they got the disclaimer. They can't control anything I say. They can fire me for it. But come on, Brian and Jody, now take it easy on Miss Sally. But anyway, what I'm saying is today's supposed to be an enlightening day. I'll let you know if it's going to be a bad day or a good day. But I won't let you know until the last minute. Okay? You gotta laugh. You gotta enjoy life because people are so hard on themselves because of society being hard on them. So I'm telling you what, guys, why can't we just all get along? I mean, gosh, we could drop over at any minute. You know what I'm saying? Be positive. Don't just sit there and think, oh, God, I'm worried. Quit worrying. 85%, my therapist told me this, 85% of things we worry about never happens. I did that for a decade and sat here just unhinged and just dormant and just lazy and just miserable and sick and 2 heart attacks and in the hospital. My dear God, if I can come back from that, you guys can come back from anything, okay? Stay positive. If you need somebody to talk to, you know how to get a hold of me. This is not about advertising me. Everybody knows me. Whether they hate me or like me, that's none of my concern. But what I'm saying, and this is talking about just straight talk. I mean, just straight talk. If everybody got to talk like this, freedom of speech, a lot of people are limited in what they can say. But if you could just talk like this to each other instead of everything being quid pro quo, I understand that goes back to the old days. Hey, Doc, can you fix my broken leg? Sure. Well, here's your pig, bub. And I understand that. But now we're into a totally different era, and that's not going to work. The bartering's not working because it's hurting people. The bartering of the unimaginary, but anyway, the crypto and the Bitcoin, all that stuff, AI, we don't know what exists, what really doesn't exist. We really don't know exactly what's going on. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, wouldn't you agree with that? I mean, do any of us, no matter what news channel we actually listen to, do we agree with that? And if you're around your friends, do any of you feel pressured that you got to agree with somebody? That's not really, that's not a good thing. I mean, Jamie Brown was a friend of mine, and I have a lot of friends that are Michigan fans. I would rather invite those people over and have fun arguing about it than to have everybody agree with what I say. I like people that are controversial. And I'm controversial, and I'll always be controversial because that's what happened to me, built me, brick by brick, my citizens. I didn't say that. Lord, go ahead. Hey, you guys with your notepads, go get that and go research that, you guys. Oh, my God, she said brick by brick, my citizens. Oh, my God, I think that was a Roman emperor. Hey, you better go find out because I just claimed the rights to that. Some of you guys out there are just goofy. I'm telling you what, goofy. Get a life, people. Oh, my Lord. I mean, how many memes do we see on Facebook, on YouTube, about somebody naked or half naked or anything like that? And I'll tell you one thing, for a family that I've known for my whole life to, not all the family, but to allow that comment on there, man, that bridge is burnt, man. I hope you don't need me. But anyway, but I don't have anything to offer, right? Or do I? Anyway, guys, I got to see some old friends today at Callahan's and a few at the depot. I'm telling you what, my thing at the depot is the chicken Alfredo and the ragoon. I don't know what you get down there. Callahan's, my favorite is, I always get spinach in my salad instead of lettuce. I like the pub salad. It's good there. Toro Loco, mercy, get the big margarita. Also, if you got kids, you get Toro Loco. They've got the cheeseburgers and the cheese snacks are great. The cheese sticks are great. Also, I'm looking for another company to help me with shirts and stickers and stuff like that. So, please, you can put it on my Facebook or you can PM me. But let me answer a few questions here from the number 740-237-3375 for WITO only. Don't call me and tell me a big story about your cousins, sisters, brothers, kids got a bruise on it. I don't have time for that, okay? If you didn't report it in the last 6 months, don't bother me because I'm not a private investigator for Ironton, okay? Really glad to help you, but I'm kind of weary a little bit now, okay? It's time for me. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. It's bedtime, kids. No going back. Let me answer some questions here, and let me get my little folder out of here. Let me see what we got here. And I'll address Mr. Haney. Mr. Haney got on my Facebook, and it's fact. Everybody saw it. Why are you promoting national business? Well, I don't know how he said it. That's the misleading thing about text. So we got to understand that. There's always a misleading thing about text or a message. It's all about your perspective of it. It's all about your view of it. It's all about what you think of it. What I'm saying is he put on there, why are you promoting? Now, I can say it like this, okay? And this is how somebody takes it. He said, why are you promoting Ashland businesses when you say you want to help Ironton? Or I could have took that as, why are you over there promoting that? See, it's how you take that. And I said, am I not allowed to make a living? Which is my job now, working for WITO radio, okay? I'm going out here to get ads. I've got to make a living, guys. You served me out for 25 years. Can I not work? Okay, so I can do that until I turn my paperwork in if I want to run for council. I haven't decided yet. Okay? But you got my number, man. Just call me. Be a man. Be a man. Call me or just go on there and say whatever. But that's my job to promote. Now, I'll promote any business I want to, which I'm going to head to Proctorville and South Point, and I'm going to head to Russell and Flatwoods. I'll go where I'm appreciated, people. Please, believe me, I will. I'm not wasting time being a nobody because they want me to be. Honey, I am Beth Ris. You either hate me or you love me. I don't care if you think I'm arrogant. I earned everything I've ever struggled for. Hold on, let me check, see if my dogs are out there. Just stay right there, man. I don't care. Hold on. Check, check, check. Checking 1, 2, 3. Checking 1, 2, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2. Dogs are out there looking at me. They're fine. No, let me tell you something, guys. I'm not making fun of anybody that's a professional. I'm not making fun. Times have changed, man. Times have changed. People just want who you are. Quit. I don't have a headset, and I'm not sitting here pointing back here. I'm not going to pick out that fake book because that's not a book. But I'm not going to pick it out and then quote you from it. That's a waste of my life right there. Life's a vapor, people. Life is a vapor, and everybody takes it for granted. So many things going on here, and I'm not going to talk about anything, anybody that's injured, anything, law enforcement, anything about anything like that right now. Today is just a relaxation day, and I'm just going to tell you how I feel. I'm the most forgiving person you ever meet. You can ask anybody. People have done Rich Blankenship fired me, and he told me he was sorry, and I said, that's okay. And he's a good guy. Somebody else made him fire me, and I know who it was. But I tell you one thing, don't trust in your, let me talk about, I was going to say don't trust in your fraternal order of police, because if you win binding arbitration, they should have handled that. But let me tell you another thing, another funny story. It's not a funny story. But if you're a cop, some of you guys are idiots. We already figured that out. And if you're a person that don't keep your license plate lights bulbs in, you're an idiot. A police officer can pull you over if your light bulb that shines on your license plate is missing. So if you go out on a big drunk, make sure you got your light bulb lights on. I mean, that's what, $5 can save you a fine and jail and resisting arrest. Let's talk about that real quick. If a cop is arresting you and they say, they got the body cam on, right? Quit resisting. They think that covers them because as long as they say quit resisting, on the tape it acts like you were resisting even though you weren't. Let them beat the crap out of you. If they pull me over, I'll just stand there. They can beat the crap out of me because they're idiots. They're idiots. Dan, honey, you are in a generation that you need to get. You're with a bunch of people that you need to go out to the farm, honey. You need to go out there and relax and retire. I mean, I don't know what the greed is about that, but oh my dear God, you need to go to the house. You need to go to the house and live your life because them young boys are going to get you in a lawsuit, buddy. I mean, you know, and I'm going to just say it. You know, I'm best friends with Connie Fields, Sam's mom, and we go way back. And I like Sam. I don't have a bit of problem with Sam. I know Sam ain't done anything a lot of people haven't done, but it wasn't handled properly. Well, who didn't handle it properly? The court? The judge? The community? Who didn't? What happened to Andy Holmes? Did they handle that differently? I'm asking you guys. Call 740-237-3375. WITO. Just leave a message. What do you think about the difference between Mayor Kremlin getting a DUI from a state trooper that they shipped up north after he got out of that, or he chose himself to, I don't know the facts on that. What do you think the difference is between Sam Kremlin and Andy Holmes or Rich Blankenship or Bill Sheridan, which I love Bill Sheridan, and that was decades ago. That mayor hired me, honey. And I guess if we went all the way back to the 20s, it's hard telling how many political figures we'd find down there under the Market Street building, right? I'm not judging anybody. I'm saying treat everybody fairly, right? Treat everybody fairly. There's no need to, all you got to do is say, look, man, I'm in a bind. You know, a lot of people call and say, hey, man, can you do me a favor? Well, it's according on, oh, my God, people, listen. I'm going to say it one more time. These people are calling. If my phone, if I don't answer after 3 rings, I'm either in the shower, I'm asleep, or I'm in the pool. Quit letting it ring 40-some times because I will block you. That's ridiculous. My dear God. Do you think my dogs are going to answer it? No. But it irritates me, okay? Don't do that. I don't call you and irritate you, okay? Stay with me, guys. Now, see, you made me forget what I was talking about. Anyway, the light bulb on the back of your license plate. Make sure it's lit up all the time. Even put a little extra lights pointing to it just to mess with them. They will pull you over for that license bulb light and ruin your life, okay? Also, another little tip. You guys, if you're driving a pickup truck with the rebel flag in the back and you got that little fish about God on there, that's one thing. But the cops in here ain't going to like that. They're going to think it's fake, all right? I'm just going through what I know and what I hear. I'm telling you something. Politics is something I don't like to talk about. Well, you want to talk about it? It seems like freedom of speech is freedom of speech to me. Let's talk about it. Why is everybody so mad at everybody? I mean, think about it. Why is everybody so mad about somebody? Is it a family trust thing? I'm a Republican. My family's always been a Republican. I'm a Democrat. My family's always been a Democrat. Or is it that because my uncle's the judge, I got to vote the way he wants me to vote? See how peer pressure is. Even when you can be peer pressure have peer pressure in the first grade, and it goes throughout your whole life. It's how you handle that peer pressure. It's whether you go with it or you go against the grain. I've always gone against the grain, and Betty, just now starting to sprint. But what I'm saying is, peer pressure is a dangerous thing, and it goes on. It's not just the kids in school, but you're talking about the teachers and the employees. Everybody. It goes against the grain. It's a thing. You don't think that teachers don't have enough problem? Any job. You know, someone will go up to another worker and say, man, did you see what they did last night? And tell them something. And then they'll change their own words to it and tell somebody else, but it'll be a different total story. Here's a test to do with your friends, okay? We did this in the police academy that I went to. So anyway, you get 10 of your friends in a circle. Get you a fire, have you a couple drinks. or eat some, get you some marshmallows and s'mores or whatever. But do this little test just for me, okay? We've already got my challenge about eating the bologna for 2 days. Nothing but a bologna sandwich. Teach your kids this. Nothing for 2 days but a bologna sandwich. Let them see what it's like not to have those pizzas and everything else, because a lot of people in this world don't have that. So if you can do the bologna challenge, I want to see a picture of your kid and their face going, oh, when they have to eat bologna. No mayo, no mustard, no ketchup. 3 o'clock for the next 2 days, nothing but a bologna sandwich for you and your family, and see if that don't change your perspective. Now, see, I skipped around a little bit, so stay with me. Get your notepads ready, boys. Anyway, I don't understand a lot of things. And, I skip around a lot. When you go through what I went through, what a lot of people go through with PTSD, it changes everything. With God and therapy, everybody should have a therapist. And, I'm changed. I don't want to sit here and just think, well, I better get me some polyester pants and some pediatric shoes and let me get the walker so maybe somebody will carry my groceries in. I'm not saying everybody does that, but I've seen it, okay? I've seen somebody walk in the store perfectly fine and get one of those motorized buggies and wheel around and everybody help them. I'm not saying everybody on disability deserves it. I'd be the best skip tracer ever was, buddy. Where they at? Me and Dogs jump in that navigator and we'd go right to town. I'm telling you guys, laugh a little bit today, okay? Lord, it's Monday. I hope I lighten somebody's day up. Mercy sakes. I mean, everything's so hard, and then you take work home with you. And that itself, no matter what job you have, that itself is just unbelievable, isn't it? I'm telling you one thing, guys. I just don't have any issues with anybody until you make me have an issue with you. And then I'm not going to do anything to you. I'd be kind of stupid to try to hurt. I don't have to hurt anybody, honey. I can make you pee your pants just by saying words, because you won't understand half of them. Those are kept back here. I've got my brain is like a sponge. It's like an elephant brain. Once you're traumatized, you don't forget nothing. So, anyway, this is Beth Ris. It's Monday. Oh, God, stay tuned for tomorrow. It's going to be good one, I guarantee it. It might be good or bad. It might be funny or sad. I don't know. It's Beth Ris, WITO, 1230 a.m. The music you know, the station you love. God bless. Ironton, Ohio.